Hello, everyone. Along with Darren Pang, I'm Mike Emmerich. Welcome to Chicago.
Electric atmosphere here tonight, Mike. Let's meet tonight's starting goaltenders. Getting the nod in goal for Anaheim, Guy Hebert. And in the opposite net, for Chicago, Jeff Hackett.
We're ready to get underway in Chicago. One by Jamnok. Amonte controls at the point. Left side to Solani. Solani skates it up on the wing. Green, a drive. Cross-ice pass. Guides it on to Green. Daze gets shoved. Kicked wide by Hackett.
Great chance there.
Cut off by Green. Green in the corner. Chelios retrieves it. On the wing. Solani along the boards. Anaheim chases it down. Gathered in by Hackett. Oh, is he hit?
Oh, that was a pretty good takeout.
Chicago chases it down. Hands it ahead to Gilmore. Breakaway. Shoots. Left side to Marha. Doesn't connect. Puck brought along by Ruchin. Dancing in. Face off in the right circle. Taps it ahead.
A game of cat and mouse right now as both teams are trying to feel each other out.
Daze! Green bites off the check. 2-on-1. Green! Hackett with the chest save.
That was a close call.
Chicago with it. On the wing.
1 minute left of the first period.
Lines, Korea. The Blackhawks control at the point. The Mighty Ducks change up. Covered by Hackett. Face off to the left of the net. One back to Coffey. Period almost over. Hackett, the save.
That's a good scoring opportunity. It goes down as a quality chance.
And that'll do it for the first period. Chicago, 0. The Mighty Ducks, 0. We're ready now for the start of the second period.
We've got a real good one going now, Mike.
The Mighty Ducks control the draw. Right side to Holler. Holler, hip check. Slap shot. Kick wide.
Oh, great save.
We have some fisticuffs. East restored. Those players will be substituted for.
Chicago penalty, number 36, Alexei Zhamnov, 5 minutes for fighting. Anaheim penalty, number 3, Kevin Haller, 5 minutes for fighting.
Emotions are running high out there. Hopefully we can get back to playing some hockey now that these guys have had a chance to take out some of their aggression.
Each player will receive a fighting major. The draw at center ice. The Mighty Ducks control the draw. Green controls at the point. Stood up by Green. Feeds it along to Green. Cutting in. A fight's broken out. They earned them. Those players will be substituted for.
Chicago penalty, number 16, Ed Olczyk, 5 minutes for fighting. Anaheim penalty, number 39, Travis Green, 5 minutes for fighting.
Each guy wanted a piece of the other guy, and they got their wish.
5 minutes apiece for the combatants. Draw in the neutral zone. Over to Leclerc. Oh, is he crushed?
If you're not paying attention, you'll pay the price.
Slap shot. Miller with it at the point. Ruchin leading the rush. Anaheim on a 3-on-2. Morrow with it. Miller bringing it ahead. Along the boards. Knifed away by Laflamme. Marha along the boards. Chicago back to get it. Left side to Amante. Puck brought along by Amante. Anaheim back to get it. Hammered into the boards.
Feisty game with both teams doing a lot of checking. The crowd is waiting for something to happen right now.
Big save. He was right there. Crunched by Chelios.
That was absolutely brutal.
It's a breakaway. Hey, there to make the stop. Leads it along to Sandstrom.
1 minute left of the second period.
Along the boards. Correa skates his way through the neutral zone. Correa at the point. Huda zigzags his way in down the boards. Sandstrom in ahead of the play. Face off in neutral ice. Ruchin wins the draw. Unloads a bullet. In the corner. Anaheim back to get it. The horn sounds, and that's the end of the period. Chicago 0, the Mighty Ducks 0. We're moments away from the start of the third period.
Tight game. This could go either way.
Face-off won by Probert. Over to Solani. 3-on-2. Walks in front to Soleil. Probert scores! Probert off the pass. The Mighty Ducks now find themselves trailing.
Outstanding one-timer. Daze got it to Probert, and he buries it.
Chicago goal, number 24, Bob Probert. Assisted by number 55, Eric Daze.
Daze with the assist. Finds Correa. Huda starts it the other way. Cross-ice pass. Solani tees it up. In the corner. In the corner. Correa gets bumped. To Daze. Shot. Walks in front. Cutting in. Hebert with the chest save.
Oh, great save.
Correa skates his way through the neutral zone. Chelios retrieves it. Chicago 1, the Mighty Ducks 0. On the wing. Correa skates his way through the neutral zone. The Blackhawks with it. Intercepted by Solani. Morrow brings it in offside. Draw in the neutral zone. Draw one by Ruchin. Puck brought along by Ruchin. Loads it up and fires. Coffey in the corner. Advances the puck to Gilmore. Gilmore starts it the other way. Morrow controls at the point. Score! Morrow with the wrist shot. The Mighty Ducks find themselves trailing by even more.
A great heel-to-toe wrist shot that found its way into the net. That goal was a great example of how hard work really pays off.
Morrow gets credit for the unassisted goal. Rink wide to Amonte. Right in front of the net. Green skates his way through the neutral zone. Anaheim back to get it.
1 minute remaining.
Lost it to Soleil. Green in ahead of the play. Green delivered a few cheap shots out there tonight.
He's played with a real hard hat and lunch pail attitude tonight.
Face off in neutral ice. Feeds it across. Advances the puck to Marha. Short pass to Leclerc. The period almost over. Pusher upended in front of the net. Marha on the hard around. The final horn sounds, and this one goes into the books as a victory for Chicago. For my partner Darren Pang, Mike Emmerich saying good night all.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are tonight's 3 stars of the game. The third star from the Chicago Blackhawks, number 24, Bob Probert. The second star from the Chicago Blackhawks, number 19, Ethan Moreau. And the first star of the game from the Chicago Blackhawks, number 31, Jeff Hackett.